Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Rome 2 playthrough campaign as Macedonia. Just about to take the Dacian kingdom's last settlement, Odysseus. Not Odysseus, that's the Greek hero. Odessa, that's the one, isn't it? I could auto-resolve it, but I'm very afraid that I would lose my companion cavalry because cavalry are absolutely terrible in auto-resolve. They just run in and die. Plus, I want to throw these mercs into the mix because I'm going to disband them next turn anyway. So I'll throw these mercs to their death. Throw a lot of stones to beat these skirmishers, and yeah, hopefully that'll work out. I might even be able to do it without losing hardly any men. If I know where the boats are going to land, I just set my pikemen up there, and then problem solved, really. I'm doing this to not lose the companion cavalry, essentially. No, I don't want rain. There we go. Rain is bad when you have this many slingers. Right, they've not set up yet, of course. The attacker sets up first. Right. Get my slingers over here. Cavalry and javelin men. That's not very many javelin men. Probably not going to use these cavalry at all this fight.
Ready for orders. Grouped and ready. Commander, orders.
There we go. Right.
Macedon. We will pierce their hearts. Quick march.
There they are. Let's get them.
Whose bravery matches ours. Companion cavalry. Belter.
So I'm expecting like a bunch of skirmishers on this ridge, maybe, or maybe just in the center.
Macedonians ready.
These are all melee units, aren't they? Yeah, they'll get mashed by pikemen. That's no problem.
Operatives ready and waiting.
Ah, there they are. Okay, over here.
Your orders.
Let's just stay a bit away from these skirmishers.
Belter. Your orders. Canteen cavalry. Now. For Zeus. We await your command.
Pikemen are not notoriously stamina heavy units, as in they don't have a lot of it. But hopefully this will be enough.
Operatives at the double.
So if I can... Oh, did my men just walk straight in there and just start taking names? Okay, why not?
Riders at the double.
Oh, I've forgotten how depleted they were. So yeah, of course it's going to be easy.
Ready for
Do this without losing any of my actual paid troops. Well, professional troops? Professional soldiers? I don't even know. Levy? Is that the word?
at the double. Advance at speed.
Let's get on the side here.
At the double. At speed. Orders. Your orders. General. Riders at warriors ready. Get running.
This is not going to work out well for you, friend.
Canteen cavalry. At your service.
Okay, charge him.
Missiles ready.
You got no ammunition left?
Warriors of Macedon.
Okay, there you go. That's where they've gone.
Canteen cavalry. Operatives! Charge! Hades can wait. Belters! Forward!
Couldn't have asked for a better front line if I had asked for it. It's actually such a good situation, I don't even know if I want to throw javelins at it, because I might even hit my own men.
General!
Alright.
Warriors ready.
if you guys all stop firing. Just check that you're not walking into anything. And then charge in. Get smashed.
Companion cavalry ready and waiting.
This is our general's under attack. I hope he didn't die, did he? No, okay, good. I've heard that if you do that, it makes the actual unit, yeah, small bonus to combat bonus. So I guess optimal plays is to
Warriors of Macedon.
To be watching that very carefully. It's very good. I think the only casualties I took here were maybe a few pikemen and mercenaries, which is perfect because I was going to disband them anyway. Very good. Yeah, 100 men, but I think the majority of them were... yeah, were just these guys. There you go. And probably a few of those were friendly fire from these peltasts. Right then.
How can I be of assistance?
Right, get rid of these mercenaries. I'll probably have to sit here for a little while, replenish a bit.
At your command.
But I think that actually pays for another army, to be honest.
Are you ready to serve?
So I think we're onto something here. I will need to swap him out for an actual... maybe not, actually. What's that army? It's Thracian warriors. Those things are terrible against pikes. If you can get them to fight the pikes, that is. That's scary, because he does not like me. And Sparta's just taken Apollonia. Okay. Where's he force marching to? It makes me very nervous. Could I defend Pella with what I've got? That's not... I mean, it's a lot of units, but they're not very powerful units, unfortunately. For the sake of 3 turns, that's almost worth it for the replenishment rate. That will get me the Hoplite barracks, though. What actually do I get from that? I can make my own Tarentine cavalry. They're quite good Tarentine cavalry. I quite like them. Oh, Thorax pikemen are very good. They're expensive, but they're incredibly good. Increases the garrison as well. I will eventually want to be getting companion cavalry, so... The shield bearers, that was what I was talking about. The shield bearers hold the line on the sides. The previous episode that I was talking about. Oh, it costs a lot of food though, doesn't it? And the skirmishers, archers are really what I want, but... And they're in the Periokos camp. Periokos? But yeah, archers would be very nice to have. They've not got the range of slingers, but their missile damage is so high. The missile damage is... What is it on slingers? 20. It's 29 for archers. But they have the same ammunition, so... And the range that you pay is not that bad, because I mean, you still outrange javelin men, which is nice. But the very big weakness of slingers, apart from naturally being very weak to cavalry, is that they just don't penetrate high armor very well. So yeah, I can't afford. I should have looted this settlement. I should have raised it actually, because that would have sorted the penalty out for the culture. Got so much Balkan culture. The shrine's doing some work though, at least. Right, what to do next? What's going to happen in the next turn? Army sabotage is movement, isn't it? Yes. These guys are raiding now in my land. That's no good. That'll be nice. How long until I'm not protected anymore? 13 turns, okay. So I think there's a tech that I'll want to get to help me with protection. It's like political action costs or whatever it is. Might be further down the tech tree actually. Yeah. Thinking of another faction. Philosophy will be the one that has political action costs. There we go, minus 30. All the way down there. It's going to be a while before I get that. And there as well. Would be nice to get libraries and dignitaries though. So maybe I do want to do that. Dignitaries are really, really helpful. Having one in this deployed here will really help things out. So what's going on with these guys? That's like a tiny army. It's not really doing anything. If I leave Odysseus completely undefended, they could probably take it, so I'll have to stay here for a little bit. Need rank 4 to be able to do that one. I don't know if when it says spear-armed units, if that includes pikemen or not. That would be really nice if it did. In fact, I'm going to have to learn this at some point, so weapon damage 20, melee attack 32.
At your command. Commander.
Yeah, okay, weapon damage 21. So that does work for pikemen as well. Good.
We hunger for battle.
I mean, 5% is only one attack, or 1 damage, sorry. That'd be quite nice to get 10% and then 15%, yeah. And the melee attack skill would be good. Like I said, because the melee attack skill and the is so low for pikemen, because they're all about defensively, what they do. If you increase that by just a tiny amount, that goes a long way.
What do you wish of me?
Ready for orders.
I didn't even check what my faction's benefits are, isn't it? A lot of loyalty from political parties. Oh yeah, very loyal. Oh, that's just my Imperium level, isn't it? Yeah. Because I am a kingdom. So yeah, this is another thing that can happen in the, or it's another aspect of the new patch, is you can change how your actual faction is organised. I think kingdom's just the best though as well. Like, I don't think I'd want to not be a kingdom. Like, in the late game, being an empire is better naturally, because you need that loyalty from the political parties, and extra edicts are really nice to, you know, maximize all your tax income, but these other two, I don't even think they're very good. I mean, less upkeep is nice. It's kind of just, if you feel like you're going to be going through a lot of wars, perhaps it is better to be a league, but then there's still benefits here. You still get +1 recruitment slot, and you still get experience for recruits. So, yeah. I don't know why you'd ever want to be a league or a politeia. Politeia? I don't know. I guess the politeia is a bit easier to manage your economy. If you were a politeia, you could really stretch your public order in order to maximize your income. You'd be spending a lot on political actions though with a -10 loyalty. But then you'd be also civilly researching faster, so you can research those texts that reduce the political action costs. And it's not like the political actions don't have any benefits either. They are good. Right, do I want to upgrade you? That's free to do that. You also need... You're the... Ooh, cultural conversion. That would be very nice, actually.
At your command.
He's got a lot of zeal as well, and I want to get more. And he'll get War Cry then. Yeah, that'll be really good once he gets War Cry, when he's rank 6. It might be a little while though. Right, so I'm going to have to deal with this rebellion. I actually think Pulpudeva, is that how you say it, can actually probably take a fairly large attack, because it's got some pikemen in there as well. Yeah. As long as I don't get turned on by the Tribalii, I think I should be alright for now. Or Epirus as well, as long as Epirus doesn't start a fight with me. But I think Epirus has got beef with Sparta and Athens. In fact, did I just see that Athens had taken Epirus's last territory there? That would really help me if that's what had happened. This is making me quite nervous about the Tribalii now. You know what, since you're standing in my territory anyway, I might as well. Ah, he's going to go take Malva. Okay. That's okay, actually, I don't mind that.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men. At ease, men.
These militia hoplite actually, they're probably good enough to just make full stacks of them to just take on small towns. I might do that a little bit later in the game. Not many mercs on offer. Okay, let's expand the city. What do I really want? Yeah, I want auxiliary. Skirmisher business, don't I? Okay, that's good. Looks like Epirus is going to get taken out without me doing anything about it. I think Sparta and Athens are allied, aren't they? I mean, they're both client states of mine, I think. Or at least Athens is, Sparta isn't. Might as well trade with Athens if I can. Because I'm going to have to break that client state relationship at some point. It looks pretty much like I'm not going to be going to war with Tribalii anytime soon, so let's get a trade agreement with them.
The gods will rejoice at the words we have spoken today.
Once we've taken out Epirus, it looks like it'll be either Athens or Sparta. Probably Sparta then Athens, I would say. Sparta are already very angry with me. They are my defensive ally, though. Makes me nervous that there's a very desperate, very large stack of units here looking for a place to live right near my territory. Oh well. We'll get ourselves another nice one here. I could just completely stab the Tribalii in the back and take their territory and have and then fight this sort of and just hold on the crossing here if they go over to Malva. These guys are building up quite a few stacks here. What agents can I recruit? I'm 1 gold short of getting a hero. I'd quite like a hero.
Ready for battle.
Put them in this stack, and that would be really good.
Ready for orders.
How can I be
Right, let's have a look and see what's around. See what the Geti are doing, if they're going to fight this off, this Tribalii attack. They probably can, yeah. Yeah, they can probably fight that off.
How may I serve you?
If the Tribalii take a fight and then lose, I think I'll have to turn on them and take their territory. Has to be done. Right, let's convert these things into something usable.
Ready for battle,
You can go away, please.
Commander.
I was kind of trying to get the garrison maybe to attack it, but you can't do that. No, it's not very many men there. I've just banished these factions out into the Black Sea. It's funny. Okay. Oh, now that I'm looking at what's the chosen swordsmen, they're quite strong. Yep, that's fair enough. The Celtic tribesmen aren't very much so. They're not very effective. It's time to put down a rebellion, I think. I'm a bit worried now that Sparta and Athens will become a bit too strong. This is interesting because either way here, I think it won't matter too much. It'll just be a case of whether I'm going to take out this faction or Sparta first. Oh, that's a really tricky one. I don't know which one to go for because I don't want to start a fight on my border when I'm about to backstab the Tribalii. I mean, I could try not backstabbing the Tribalii and go over there and kill them, but they have quite a strong army. That's the thing. Oh, this is such a mess here, because these guys are going to attack Sparta. They're going to probably try and take this territory. Sparta's going to be fighting that off. But then Epirus is probably going to take this here. So maybe I want to come down and kill Epirus and take that off them. In which case I would rather not be fighting Sparta. But that also leaves me a bit vulnerable over here if they decide, oh, you've entered the war, we'll come and take your settlements rather than Sparta's then. Oh. I mean, if I break the alliance, I'm not at war with any of them then. And I'm going to probably fight. I think I should probably do that. It's just that I don't want to piss off Athens. I don't want to be fighting Athens and Sparta at the same time if I can help it. And I think... I am going to be breaking this defensive alliance. Oh, it's a tricky one. I don't know. I think this is quite a big decision, so sorry if this is boring to listen to me talk about it, but I feel like this is going to make a big difference on the rest of this campaign. Because they're a very strong faction, this Ardei. Ardei? They've got big stacks. And I can't stop them if they just walk straight to Pella and try and take it. I'm not sure that... Well, I've got a bit of a buffer with the Tribalii. And if I go to war with them, the Tribalii might help me out with that. I don't know. Maybe I should just continue to ally myself with the Tribalii and not stab them in the back. Right, well anyway, the highest priority for the minute actually is finishing off Epirus, and Epirus looks like he's about to take this settlement off of Athens. And he has some men in my territory which are going to die by the looks of it, so to the end of killing Epirus, I want to maintain good relations with Athens and therefore Sparta at the same time because they are culturally affinitive to each other. So I think I will enter the war on the side of the ally to stay on Sparta's good books because I'm not ready to fight Athens and Sparta yet. I'm not even ready to take this, to move this this stack away. Okay, the Tribalii have bailed out. Maybe they want to help me. I really don't need disease, to be honest. Are they afflicted by it yet? No, I could move them down. I need to move them out of the city, but still close enough that they could assist if it gets attacked. I don't know if that actually will help or not. I don't know. That'd be quite nice actually, because I've got these two capitals here that are going to be attacked from. I've got Pulpadelva and Pella, which are both provincial capitals, which means that the boiling oil will actually be a bit beneficial if I get attacked from that direction. It seems pretty likely that at some point Pella's going to get sieged, so maybe getting that will be helpful. I want dignitaries though, don't I? I do want to get a dignitary as soon as I can.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, let's kill these rebels. Rebel scum. Right. They've built up a lot of skirmishes while I was waiting. What's my... The trouble is I don't have any cavalry here. Well, we can basically just do what we did in that last battle and have a bunch of slingers outrange skirmishers while the pikemen take on these Thracian warriors. If it was just pikemen versus warriors, I might even like win the battle like a 10-to-1 kill ratio, but these skirmishers are going to cause a problem. Not so much of a problem though, I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to fight him manually though. It shouldn't be a problem though. Stand my pikemen in a big line to receive the Thracian warriors. Have the slingers behind just fighting. I was just wondering if rain would actually benefit me here, but I don't think it would. No. Rain is also, I think, quite good for cavalry sometimes as well, because you can run away and have them be a bit sort of replenish themselves. I want to be up the side of this hill, really. Replenish their fatigue, while other infantry units are taking a lot longer to do it because they have to run around a lot more. Royal Peltasts. I've never actually used these ones, I don't think. They probably want to be further forward, don't they?
Ready. Ready and waiting.
They've got incredible melee defense for skirmishers. Use the whip. Oh, they shield wall. That's really good. Very nice.
Slingers. Missiles ready and waiting.
We'll call them Group 2.
Pikes at the ready.
We'll call you Group
Yours
1.
to command. By my revered ancestors, I sincerely wish that these rebels would just run away and go back to their dung heaps, goats, and hovels. There is no glory in killing them, only the satisfaction of punishing miscreants. To arms!
Punish the miscreants.
Missiles awaiting targets. Double time.
It is possible they'll just sit there and wait for me to come to them because I am engaging in this attack. So let's make that one big group. There's no cavalry in this battle, so where's all my reinforcements then?
Melee infantry ready. Macedon!
I don't want to get split here. Actually, this could be quite bad if my reinforcements get split up from me. They should all be hidden though. Yeah, they all are all hidden. Yeah, they're just gonna wait there. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just meet up and then push into them. looks like this episode's going to go a bit over, but never mind. Very useful to get these militia hoplites on the flanks. They will be very helpful. Get my general in the middle as well. And of course the always key mob as well. They will definitely play a very insignificant part. They actually have a bit of use in sort of pinning though. It's quite useful. Pikemen.
Pike infantry at your command. Taxiarchos!
Where's the other pike guy?
Happy to serve the people. Bob! Your orders.
Right, you go over here.
Advance at speed. Militia.
Here. Just form up before we The thing that might be useful about the mob actually is just because they've just moved quite quickly and they just run around quite quickly. They might be just good at baiting out javelin shots. Why are the royal peltasts right there? Sorry, I was not paying attention, was I? Okay, let's speed things up. Let's get in position. We're all set and formed up. Don't do the mob still. I think I might just move them through the danger zone. If they can actually like break up the formation before my pikemen get attacked, that's really quite helpful as well. Let's just check everyone's not. Oh, they're winded. Okay, let's just wait until they regenerate their fatigue, because they've been moving quite a bit. So yeah, with these mobs, I might just sort of, so when they come in for an attack, it might be quite helpful just to run the mob out to sort of break up the formation a bit, so that the pikemen don't have to deal with one gigantic charge of melee infantry all at once. These Thracian warriors. Right, how's your... There we go, fresh, okay. Okay, looks like we've engaged. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Right, mob, get out in front.
At speed! Macedon!
Brave mob,
For
to a man.
Slingers!
Guard and skirmish.
Militia! Hoplites!
Okay. Looks like you're not going to be very useful over there then.
Pikes ready, commander! Mob! For glory!
Go do it, mob.
Melee infantry! Charge! Hoplites! Mob! Militia! Ready for orders! At the double!
Pikemen.
Ready for orders! Royal peltasts! Proud sons of Macedon! Orders!
Where's the general? General Pikeman. Here he is.
Commander! Commander! Fall back! Slingers! Missile infantry ready! Your orders!
Those mob are just melting. Look at them. They did their job though.
Troops in awaiting orders! Slingers!
Right. So we need to focus on the
Sons of Ares!
skirmishes.
Loose! Your orders! Now! Quick march! Militia! Ready! Hoplites ready!
You need to get in position quicker than that. These pikemen are going to get flanked.
Militia! Double time! Slingers! Take aim! Quick march! Your orders! Hoplite phalanx! Little infantry ready! Loose! By your command!
Pikemen taking names though. Very good.
General! By your command! Close ranks!
Get the shield wall so that they can. They're probably a good target to just sort of take a beating actually.
Slingers! Missile infantry at your command! Slingers! Hoplites!
Oh, pikemen are indeed taking lots of names.
Ready and waiting.
You're not doing very much though, are you?
Double time! SP! Commander! Fire! Commander! Hades, take our enemies! Warriors of Macedon! Slingers! At the double! Orders!
Look at all the stuff flying around here in the air. Our stones shall blot out the sun.
Glory to Macedon! Missiles ready and waiting. Your orders!
Peltas, did they actually fire on anyone? Yeah, they must have fired all their ammo. Let's crack the whip. That only works on the actual unit though. Okay. Oh, I guess that's yeah, use the whip doesn't mean work harder, it means literally pull your whip out and start whipping people. Yeah, I think I get that now. Oh, so that pikeman unit failed. Oh well.
Slingers! Macedonians ready!
A bit of frame loss here. It's pretty nasty.
At speed! Slingers! Pirating! Ready and waiting.
Stupid thing.
Missiles ready and waiting. Slingers! Militia! Your orders! Slingers! Strategos! General! Amisos! Ready! Ready and waiting! At the double! Understood! Charge! Slingers! Militia!
Don't care too much about losing these militia hopper takers, they're just garrison.
Slingers!
I'd rather not have to come and fight them again, if I can help it.
Ready and waiting! Double time! Orders! Hades, take our enemies! Slingers!
More we can take out now, the better.
Macedon!
Look at these pike. Oh, look at that, 186 kills. And I bet you that one took out about as close as that as well. They might even survive that unit. Where are they now? Running away? Is that them? Yeah, there we go. 28 of them left. That's probably enough to keep them alive, isn't it?
Slingers!
Kill that general, if he's not already dead.
Sons of Ares!
That mob just melted in it. Wait until this volley is done and then I think we're done. Yep, enemy general's dead. There we go. A lot of losses, but I think the majority of them were the garrison actually. If I release them and get a bit of cash, I think that probably is the way to go.
At your command.
There we go.
Is that all?
So that is that'll be an episode, I think. We'll call that an episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one.